If there's one genre the Switch and Switch 2 absolutely nail, it's platformers. So whether you're into tight 2D jumps, expansive 3D worlds, or creative level building, these consoles have got you covered. In today's video, I'm celebrating 20 of the best platformers across both systems. No ranking, no countdown, just 20 games worth playing. From Nintendo's flagship titles to overlooked indie gems, every game here has something special. And whether you're still on the original Switch or you've upgraded to the Switch 2, these platformers have something for everyone. Let's dive in. Super Mario Wonder brings the magic back in a big way. With expressive animations, surprise transformations, and that bonkers Wonderflower mechanic. It feels like the most imaginative 2D Mario game in decades. Every level has a unique twist. Sometimes it's musical, sometimes it's chaos, and the pacing is brilliant. It's Nintendo firing on all cylinders again. While the first game blew minds on the Wii U, Super Mario Maker 2 redefined the formula, adding more tools than ever. The story mode is great on its own, but the real star is the endless creativity from the community. With access to thousands of player-created levels, this one never runs dry, especially with the Switch 2's faster loading times making things snappier. This 2-in-1 package gives you the cooperative chaos of 3D World and the open world innovation of Bowser's Fury. 3D World is polished platforming perfection, and Bowser's Fury is a surprise highlight. A fast-paced, semi-open Mario experience that hints at the future of the series. A must-have for platforming history buffs. You get Mario 64, Sunshine and Galaxy in one package. While not all remakes, they hold up surprisingly well, especially Galaxy, which plays like a dream on both the Switch and Switch 2. There's no better way to revisit Mario's evolution. Star Allies is Kirby at its most accessible and co-op friendly. It's got charm, colour and that trademark Kirby floatiness. The real fun comes from combining powers with up to 4 characters and unlocking wacky combinations. On Switch 2, the improved performance helps it shine a little brighter. The gorgeous reimagining of the Wii Classic, with updated visuals and extra modes. The platforming feels tight, the copy abilities are a blast to experiment with, and the new Magolor epilogue gives returning players something fresh to sink their teeth into. Brutally tough but so rewarding. Tropical Freeze demands precision, but the level design is some of the best in the genre. Dynamic, detailed and packed with secrets. If you play it on the Switch 2, the performance is buttery smooth, and yes, funky mode is still there if you want a more forgiving experience. This remastered version of the Wii Classic brings back the original magic with updated visuals and some quality of life tweaks. It's a faithful update that maintains the original's difficulty whilst making it more approachable for newcomers, and the soundtrack still hits hard. This one's brand new for Switch 2, and it's a bold shift. Donkey Kong Bonanza is a full 3D platformer taking cues from Mario Odyssey, with large hub worlds, movement-based challenges, and a more acrobatic Kong than we've ever seen before. It's a fresh direction that feels overdue, and it delivers. One of the most charming platformers on this list. Everything looks handmade here, from felt hills to cardboard enemies, and the level design plays with the perspective in fun ways. It's slower paced than most here, but that makes it perfect for relaxing co-op or younger players. Both Ori titles come bundled here, and both are essential. These games blend Metroidvania exploration with jaw-dropping visuals, emotional storytelling and precision platforming. They look and run beautifully on Switch 2 with better frame rate and loading. Two cult classics revived with a new lick of paint. Klonoa is known for its unique 2.5D design, where you can throw enemies into the foreground and background. It's whimsical and just weird enough to stand out, and the remaster brings it to life for a new generation. Better than the 3D original, this 2D spin-off is excellent. It takes a Donkey Kong Country style approach with tight controls, clever mechanics, and levels that change dynamically depending on your choices. The impossible lair itself is a brutal final challenge that you can technically attempt at any time, if you're brave enough. The spiritual successor to Banjo-Kazooie didn't land with everyone, but the updates and the Switch 2's extra power help it feel a little more polished. It's full of open world platforming, cheeky humour and collectathon goodness. If you're into that N64 era vibe, it's still worth your time. But don't rush out to buy, as there is a re-release later this year titled Yooka-Laylee. This is a masterclass in 2D precision. Celeste is brutally difficult but always fair, and the story packs a real emotional punch. It's about climbing a mountain, literally and metaphorically. The soundtrack is beautiful, the controls are perfect, and every death teaches you something. On the Switch 2, the game loads even quicker, keeping the momentum going. A scrappy 3D platformer with real heart. You play as a time-travelling girl in a top hat, jumping through quirky, diverse worlds. It's got charm, tight controls, and some of the best level variety in any indie game. The Switch 2 version patches up some performance issues from the original release. An often overlooked gem, Rayman Legends is fluid, fast, and packed with creative level design. The music stages alone are reason to play it. Whether solo or with friends, it's a joyful 2D experience and looks slick on modern hardware. This one might be the most traditional Mario experience on the list. It's safe but polished to perfection. The level design gets increasingly clever, and with Nabbit and Toadette, it's also a great entry point for beginners. A solid pick for couch co-op on either system. Best 2D Sonic game in decades. Sonic Mania nails the look and feel of the Genesis games whilst throwing in new stages and remixes that are pure fan service. It's fast, flashy and full of secrets, and it's a great fit for pick up and play sessions on the go. This isn't just one game, it's technically four. The retro style platforming is tight, but each campaign plays differently. Whether you prefer classic swordplay, alchemy bombs, or flying through levels with a scythe, there's tons of value here. A modern classic that feels right at home on both Switch consoles. So there you have it. 20 amazing platformers that show just how strong the genre is on the Switch and Switch 2. Whether you're jumping into something new or revisiting old favourites, there's no shortage of creative, colourful and challenging worlds to explore. Let me know in the comments down below, which ones have you played and which ones are you adding to your list, and if I missed one of your favourites, let me hear about it. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on future retrospectives, reviews and deep dives into all things gaming. Thanks again for watching, now get out there and jump into something awesome.